Felicia M. Nave, our faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends of the university. And now, let us prepare to receive the academic procession for the Fall 2020 commencement. Please stand. Have a marshal lead the processional. The university marshal is Dr. Byron Johnson. Dr. Johnson is an associate professor in the School of Arts and Sciences and serves as the 2020-2023 Faculty Senate Chair. Dr. Johnson is carrying the mace, a symbol of authority. It includes a 3-inch diameter bronze medal with purple enamel on a 4-inch diameter dark walnut disc. It is a 40-inch tall mace with brass accents and purple enamel on the foot. Members of the President's Party being led by President Dr. Felicia M. Nave include Dr. Felicia M. Nave, President, Bonner Upshaw III, Commencement Speaker, Patrick Mason, SGA President, Dr. C. Edward Rhodes II, Director for Student Religious Life, Reverend Nettie Winters, President, National Alumni Association, Dr. Edmund Buckner, Dean, School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, Dr. Babu Patlola, Dean, School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Donna Williams, Dean, School of Business, Dr. Melinda Butler, Interim Dean, School of Education and Psychology, Dr. Shirley Evers Manley, Interim Dean, School of Nursing, Dr. Keith McGee, Associate Provost for Research, Innovation, and Graduate Education, Loretta Sutton and Veronica Turner, Interpreters, Dr. Cornelius Wooten, Senior Vice President for Finance, Administrative Services and Operations and Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Marcus Ward, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the ASU Foundation Incorporated, Mr. Larry Orman, Vice President for Marketing and Communication, Mr. Dr. Tracy Cook, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, Dr. Valerie Thompson, Dean of University College, Dr. Blanche Sanders, Dean of University Libraries, and Mr. Derek Horn, Director of Athletics. The faculty of the university are now entering the stadium. At the heart of any university is their faculty, the purveyors of knowledge. Our faculty represent a wide range of universities, domestic and international, have conducted research in world-class laboratories, led noteworthy professional organizations, and have worked extensively in their respective disciplines. Today's graduates are products of this very active faculty. It is through their dedication that each of the schools remain at the forefront in teaching, research, and service. Entering the stadium are candidates receiving master's degrees and bachelor's degrees in their respective programs: School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, School of Arts and Sciences, School of Business, School of Education and Psychology, School of Nursing, and the Graduate School. Please be seated. Medical and police personnel are on standby for any emergency needs. Please contact the nearest usher in your proximity. Safety exits are located in the front and rear of the stadium. All graduates are to remain seated until the ceremony is over. It is my honor to introduce the 20th president of Alcorn State University, Dr. Felicia M. Nave. Dr. Felicia M. Nave was named the 20th president and first female president of Alcorn State University, July 1st, 2019. Prior to taking the top administrative role at Alcorn, Nave served as provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs, developing, managing, and providing oversight for all academic degree programs at the university. A 1996 Alcorn alum, Nave holds a bachelor's degree in chemistry, a master's degree in chemical and environmental engineering, a doctorate in engineering, and nearly 17 years of proven success as an innovative educator and leader in complex collegiate environments. Dr. Nave is skilled in developing strategic approaches that lead to sustainable efforts and brings that expertise, combined with the personal connection and commitment to Alcorn, her alma mater. In 2003, Dr. Nave began her tenure at Prairie View A&M University as a tenure-track associate professor. During her 15 years at Prairie View A&M University, she successfully matriculated through the academic ranks to earn the rank of full professor of chemical engineering and advanced into administrative leadership roles, notably as provost and senior vice president for academic affairs. As the university embarks on its historic 150th year, Dr. Nave plans to develop and support programs that solidify the university's position as a leader amongst elite HBCUs. Dr. Nave and her husband, Mr. Tracy Nave, met at Alcorn as undergraduate students. They are proud parents of 4 children, Jalen, Justin, Kennedy, and Jonathan. Some of Dr. Nave's awards and honors include University of Toledo Department of Chemical Engineering Outstanding Alumna Award, AICHE MAC Eminent Scholars Award, Top 30 Influential Women of Houston Award, Who's Who in Black Houston, and Diverse Issues Emerging Scholars Under 40. I introduce to you our 20th president, Dr. Felicia M. Nave.
Thank you, Dr. Wooden. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, afternoon, should I say. It's a great day, as every day, to be a brave. I welcome you to the Fall 2020 Commencement exercise at Alcorn State University in our 149th year. We are grateful to live in a country where learning can be lifelong and freedom of thought is valued. With all of the uncertainty and turmoil of 2020, it is highly appropriate that we begin today's ceremony by giving thanks for this day and this occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the invocation by the Director of Student Religious Life, Reverend Dr. C. Edward Rose II.
Let us pray. Almighty and all-wise God, how we thank you for this day, this opportunity to celebrate these scholars. Beneath the shade of giant trees, you have blessed them with a southern balmy breeze. You have enlightened them. You've awakened them to new possibilities. You've given them a great chance at a great life here at Alcorn State University. We thank you, Lord, that some came here with academic excellence and some are just thankful to cross the stage because of your grace and mercy. But wherever they may be in life, oh God, we thank you for your mercy upon their lives, or your hand upon their lives. We thank you for this day. Bless now President Nave, Dr. Wooden, everyone who will participate in this program. Bless now our keynote speaker, every graduate and their families, for your glory and for our good. In your name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. On this special occasion, I would like to first recognize our candidates for graduation. I encourage you to live in the moment and bask in this accomplishment. It is one of many to come. This day has been years in the making, and you deserve all the praise and recognition for completing this step in your educational journeys. Today, we will celebrate the conferring of your degrees. With the health and safety of our community in mind, today's socially distanced ceremony is designed to celebrate you for your resilience and your ability to rise above the current situation and stay the course of earning your degree. You will join more than 25,000 proud alumni of Alcorn State University who treasure this institution for what it has been and the story that is yet to be written. You represent the richness of our history, and you are the hope for our future. At this time, I invite Mr. Patrick Mason, Student Government Association President, to bring greetings on behalf of the students, followed by Dr. Byron Johnson, Faculty Senate Chair, to bring greetings on behalf of the faculty.
To Dr. Nave, her cabinet, faculty and staff, family and friends, but most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. I, Patrick Mason, a senior biology pre-med major from Indianapolis, Indiana, serving as the 2020-21 Student Government Association President, bring you greetings from my cabinet and current student body. I welcome you to this auspicious occasion. Although we're navigating through these murky waters of COVID-19, I am sure that you all will go on to be successful because you are brave, strong. So as I close, I want you to lean on God, build your professional network, and don't forget about your family here at dear old Alcorn.
Dr. Nave, President, Dr. Wooden, Provost, and members of the platform party, good afternoon. Greetings, graduates. I am Dr. Byron Johnson, Associate Professor of Music and the Chair of the Faculty Senate. On behalf of the faculty, I would like to congratulate you on accomplishing this significant milestone in your lives today. Your sitting here today represents a culmination of your hard work, the dedication of your professors as they mentored and educated you, and the support you have received from family and friends. Today, as you leave us, your Alcorn family, to start your life's journey, I ask that you take with you the lessons you have learned while you were here. Always strive for honesty and integrity. Always strive to be a person of good character. Never exchange excellence for mediocrity. Finally, as you ascend the professional ladder, be sure to reach back and extend a helping hand to another person. The greatest gift you can give is to pay it forward. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mason and Dr. Johnson, for those inspiring words. Today, we are joined by my family, Mr. Tracy Nave, and our daughter, Kennedy Nave, and the family of our commencement speaker, Mr. Bonner's wife, Shannon, and their three beautiful children, Bunner Upshaw IV, Max, and Ruby. Could we give them all a round of applause? We're also joined by the 94th Miss Alcorn, Miss Taya Jackson. Miss Taya, would you stand up to be recognized? The university administrative leadership are present today on the platform and in our VIP section. Welcome to any Mississippi legislators, local leadership, members of the clergy, and other dignitaries that may be present in the audience today. The family and friends of our graduates deserve special mention. Will the parents and grandparents who supported these students and inspired their commitment to learning please stand to be recognized? Now, will the spouses, partners, and loved ones, neighbors, distant relatives, BFFs, and others who supported a graduate please stand? Thank you for staying the course with these students, removing stumbling blocks, offering encouragement, providing financial and emotional support, and encouraging their spirit. They could not have arrived at this milestone without your help and support. Now, will the graduates please stand and give your families and loved ones a round of applause? Thank you. Please be seated. Were it not for the dedicated faculty members, we could not produce graduates ready for the world of work. Through commitment to students and their inspired teaching, research, and service, commencements are possible and achievement is a dream fulfilled. Will the faculty please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your excellence in service to our students and to the university. We wish to also acknowledge the faculty and staff who retired or will retire this year. If you are present, please stand to be recognized. We are extremely proud of our retired faculty and staff. These men and women have provided a wealth of support to the entire university community. Can we please give them one more round of applause? Military service to this great nation is a special privilege and a demanding responsibility. If there are any officers that were commissioned or will be commissioned, please stand to be recognized. We benefit from your commitment to our country and forever will be in your debt. We will now have a selection performed by our concert choir with conductor Mr. Dwayne Griffin. Truly exceptional. Let's please give our students another round of applause. One of the really nice things I get to do as president of Alcorn State University is to select the commencement speaker. In thinking about a speaker, a number of factors are considered, but most importantly, identifying someone who serves as an inspiration and shining example of the values and virtues we hold dear. I wanted to be certain that in this day of ambiguity about right and wrong, your speaker has stood tall through decades of change and challenge. This fall, we are fortunate to have one of our very own, Mr. Bonner Upshaw III. Bonner C. Upshaw III is co-founder and CEO of Tryon Solutions Incorporated, based in Troy, Michigan, which is among the largest professional employer organizations and is the largest minority-owned PEO in the United States. Tryon provides HR administration services through specialists in payroll and taxes, benefits administration, workers' compensation, and regulatory compliance. Tryon Solutions was established in 2012 with business partner David L. Stone. Upshaw and Stone each had their own PEO and made the historic decision to merge. Tryon has grown spectacularly since that time to today, working with more than 500 client companies and their 45,000 plus worksite employees. In addition to being the CEO of one of Michigan's top businesses, Upshaw is a generous and strong community-minded individual. He was awarded the prestigious Consumers Energy Cares Award by the Auburn Hills Chamber of Commerce for his community support. He was also awarded the Macomb County's Athletic Leadership Award for his business accomplishments and civic contributions. Tryon Solutions has been an active supporter of the South Oakland Shelter Haven, Special Olympics Michigan, Dutton Farms, and Hope Network. The organization also sponsors a character balloon at America's Thanksgiving Day Parade in downtown Detroit. Upshaw is a native of Michigan and a graduate of Alcorn State University. Before he started his business career, he was a professional basketball player in Europe. He played for 10 years for teams in France, Portugal, Macedonia, and Switzerland. During that time, he understood the importance of honing additional skills that could propel him into the future, including becoming fluent in Serbian, and Macedonian, proficient enough to host his own radio program in Macedonia. During the off seasons, he returned to Michigan to work for a workforce management company in the Detroit area and realized he had a passion for the HR industry. Upshaw is a devoted father and an avid boater and enjoys traveling with his wife and 3 children. Please welcome to the podium our commencement speaker, Mr. Bonner Upshaw III.
Good afternoon, and thank you, President Nave. And thank you, esteemed advisory board members, faculty and staff, and all those in the Alcorn community. You've welcomed my family and me with open arms, and I much appreciate that. Graduates, parents, and family members, this is such a wonderful day for you. Your graduation is a superb achievement, especially during this most unusual times. Thank you for allowing me to share this special day with you. It's been at least 25 years since I've set foot on this campus, and in doing so, it brings back many memories. You know how they say that in a few moments before you die, each of us will see our lives flash before us? Well, it's the same in returning to your alma mater. After so many years, it reinforces that the road traveled is never a straight line, and it's never without potholes or obstacles along the way. Just like you, everything I've learned, every experience I had at Alcorn helped me shape myself into who I am today. For instance, I remember the late Dr. Paul Ann White, who was a highly respected professor of business administration at Alcorn. I quickly learned the perils of not being adequately prepared. After a few weeks in class, Dr. White asked me a simple question in accounting about balance sheets, and my answer did not impress her. As a matter of fact, she said, "Mr. Upshaw, get out of my classroom, go down to the registrar's office and resign from accounting, and pick a new class, actually something that means something to you, one for which you will be prepared." I was humiliated in front of all my classmates, but I did what she said, and it never crossed my mind at the time to say, 30 years from now, I'll be speaking at the commencement ceremonies. But that probably made it worse, so I didn't really say that. But I never forget about that lesson, and I lead it to tell you that learning from our mistakes is part of life's journey. We can beat ourselves up over mistakes or allow them to erode our beliefs, but anything is possible. My father was the first black police officer in the town in which I grew up. My mother was an active community member and a member of the church. As a young 20-year-old, every Saturday they made me go to the correctional facility where I would mentor young men that were locked up there. And I would tell prisoners that sat with me the same thing, that we all make mistakes. And you can't let those mistakes define who you really are in the road ahead. After all, it's a journey, and our ability to adjust, learn, and grow makes us all who we are today and who we'll become in years ahead. All of you have succeeded in an important part of your life. You're an inspiration to your family, your friends, and you're a role model to others. And now you are a proud graduate of Alcorn State University. But your journey has just started. You have successfully navigated the first few miles of that journey, and you have many roads and highways ahead. With that in mind, knowing that a commencement speaker is expected to convey some words of wisdom, I'd like to offer you my 3 keys to success. Number 1, remain focused and work hard. I played here at Alcorn for legendary coach Dave Whitney, who was named to the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010. Coach Whitney was known to be a tough disciplinarian, no nonsense, no nothing. And I learned early on about focus, discipline, and hard work. On more than one occasion, my teammates and I would lose focus, and Coach Whitney would pile us into the van and drive us up to Rodney and make us run back at 4 in the morning while he followed us with the headlights on. I thought a lot about focus and discipline as I huffed and puffed my way back to campus, and I realized that I wasn't going to be a long-distance runner. But I learned from Coach Whitney that everyone has some natural talents, and it's a mistake to rely solely on that. And it's foolish to think that talent or skill beats hard work and discipline. So that's my first piece of advice. Remain focused and work hard. Number 2, find something to be passionate about and go for it. My roommate here at Alcorn for my first 2 years was Michael Clark Duncan. You might know him from the Green Mile. He played John Coffey and later went on to be nominated for an Academy Award. Mike was all about passion. Every morning he would wake up and yell in the mirror and look at himself and ask, he would say, "Me, who wants it? Me, that's who." And I learned then that Michael defined the meaning of passion and how important it is to find something to feel passionate about and something you love pursuing with total commitment. So I encourage you to find something to be passionate about and go for it. Lastly, don't be afraid to take risk. In your life's journey, you will face many forks in the road, and you'll have to make many decisions. Should I take this job? Should I move to that city? Should I pursue a graduate degree? Should I support that cause or marry that mate? Any success I've had in my life involved risk. Like the day I decided to attend Alcorn and pass on offers to many other schools across the country, or when I decided to play basketball in the European leagues in countries I've never heard of or even visited, or when I decided to start my own company. And now I take risk every day and have grown it into the top Black-owned HR and payroll company in the nation. But there's something more important about risk. It takes risk to pursue passion. It takes risk to be a loyal friend. It takes risk to be a loving family member. And it takes risk to pursue your dreams. Believe in yourself, no matter how rocky the road may be. So as I leave you here today, and you start down the next road in the journey of your life, please remember to stay focused and work hard. Find something to be passionate about and go for it. And embrace it, and embrace all that life has to offer you. I am excited for each and every one of you, and I wish you all the very best in your journey ahead. Thank you and congratulations.
Bring it back down to short people size. At this time, I would like to recognize our candidates for graduation who have achieved academic honors. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as cum laude please stand and be recognized? These candidates have earned a grade point average of 3.2 to 3.49. Cum laude graduates, please stand. I congratulate each of you and thank you for the honor you bring this university. Please be seated. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as magna cum laude please stand? These candidates for graduation have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.79. I congratulate each of you for this significant academic achievement and for the honor you bring this university. Please be seated. Will the summa cum laude undergraduate candidates please stand? These candidates have achieved a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. That signals academic perfection. I am so very proud of you and what you have achieved. Thank you for the honor you bring this university and for the light you will continue to shine on the excellence of Alcorn. Will President Nave and Mr. Bonner Upshaw please join me at the podium? President Nave, I take great pride in presenting Mr. Bonner Upshaw III, co-founder and CEO of Tryon Solutions Incorporated, with Alcorn's highest degree, the Doctor of Humane Letters. Congratulations, Dr. Upshaw.
Will the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs present the deans of the respective schools?
Will the Associate Provost for Graduate Education, Dr. Keith McGee, present the candidates for the master's degree?
Will all the candidates for the master's degree please stand? These candidates have completed all the prescribed courses for the master's degree. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for conferral of the said degree. You may be seated.
Will Dr. Edmund Buckner, Dean of the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, present the candidates in the College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences please rise? These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the will Dr. Babu Patlola, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, present the candidates in the College of Arts and Sciences for the respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the School of Arts and Sciences please rise? These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will Dr. Donna Williams, Dean of the School of Business, present the candidates for undergraduate degrees in the School of Business?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the School of Business please rise? These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degrees. Please be seated.
Will Dr. Melinda Butler, Interim Dean of the School of Education and Psychology, present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the School of Education and Psychology please rise? These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will the graduates for the master's and bachelor's degrees please rise? All of you. Madam President, I present these candidates in order that the said degrees may be conferred.
Having met the published graduation requirements as prescribed in the various departmental curricula under Alcorn State University academic regulations and external accreditation standards, and by the virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State Institutions of Higher Learning, I confer upon you the proper degree which you have duly earned with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereunto. At this time, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. Office of Student Records and Deans, please prepare the candidates to receive their degrees. Name callers, please come forward to present the degrees.
Will the candidates receiving their master's degrees please rise and proceed to the platform?
Justin Rashad Rankin. Christopher LaShawn Sherman. Jai Halen Piper Merles. Derry Devonte Harris with distinction. Simone Centrell Mason with distinction. Chapia Tarfea Richardson. Nakia Dotson. Latanya Trunell Wilson. Kiera Ayana Tarleton with high distinction. Kayla Nicole Gines with high distinction. Shaquila McGrew. Janice Stewart with distinction. Angel Natira Brooks with highest distinction. Johnny Harrison Thomas with highest distinction. Chestron D'Angelo Fry with highest distinction. Doris Lorraine Stanton Jackson with highest distinction. Elena Janae Bass with highest distinction. Ivory Lloyd with highest distinction. Jacinta Benita Turner with highest distinction. Sierra Charisse Wesley Johnson. Jarita Fraser King. Michelle Antoinette Jones. Chelsea Charisse Durrell with distinction. Jiwanza Gakia Kalongi Jackson. Aisha Shanae Green. Shamika Iona Martin. Valerie Sanders Glass. Russell Leon.
Will all candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences please rise and proceed to the platform?
Josiel Jamal Harris. Channing Austin Thompson. Samantha Franklin Jackson James, cum laude. Devontae Terrell Gaines. Traveris Cortez Cole, magna cum laude. Toniona Nataria Kristen, magna cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Daggins, magna cum laude. Akaria Gabrielle Hill. Farah Simone Butler, cum laude. Trevorn Jones. Jordan R. Freeman. Columbus Ray Willis. Nikel Andre Heron. Kendrizzle Rowan. Juan Arnez Anthony, Jr. Diamond Dawn Starledriana Smith. Raven Leanne Carey, cum laude. Mianitha Aquacia White, cum laude. Chelsea Monique Quinn, cum laude. Jessica Nicole Forte, cum laude. Tierra Kennedy, cum laude. Chandris Helen Lowe, summa cum laude. DeQuisha Shemaya Anderson, cum laude. Mary Warner, cum laude. Kayla Reniki Gibbs, magna cum laude.
Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences please rise and proceed to the platform?
Alexis Randolph, cum laude. Alexis Imari Washington. Antoine LaShawn Powers. Jakira Shanielle Gardner. Braxton Mitchell. Brian Jerome Eccles. Lucas Wisner, magna cum laude. Danielle Ransom III, cum laude. Brandon Allen Thomas. Ashley Samantha Samuel. Brianna Janae Watkins, magna cum laude. Classy Alicia Childress, cum laude, Sigma Tau Delta. Torrance Lerone Wilson. Taylor Evian Felder, cum laude. Justin Sam Hines. Octavia Darenicia Jackson, cum laude. Jasmine Wallace, cum laude. Nikisia Rosiana Cherry. Tony Ann Kivana Nelson, summa cum laude. Kanisha Rashay Williams. Markel Montez Roberts, magna cum laude. Monet Aishanel Ely, cum laude. Angelica Denise Dugan. Dawn Demetria Davis. Raven Elizabeth Christian. Shayla Nicole Wilson, magna cum laude. Ania Janae Bell, magna cum laude. Jamarius Devontae Brown, summa cum laude. Isis Deshae Tucker, magna cum laude. Karika Jordan McReynolds, magna cum laude. Cortland Brianna Johnson, magna cum laude. Tanaya Janae Foster, magna cum laude, Pi Gamma Mu. Maya Janae Stevenson, cum laude. Alyssa Uriel Vessel, magna cum laude. Raymond Owens, summa cum laude. Shayla Lachelle Shannon, cum laude. Holly Genevieve James, magna cum laude. Jacob King. Corey Cordell Freeman, Jr., cum laude. Deborah LaFaith King, magna cum laude. Zybrecia Lachey Scott. Michaela Antoinette Stevenson, magna cum laude. Raven Leanne London, magna cum laude. Natasha Rael Knight, cum laude. Shakitha Lachey Banks. Darenice DeMontrese Hudson. Rolanda Natasha Roan. Brianna Brooks, magna cum laude. Kayla Jaira Jones. Jasmine Jaquez McDonald. Kijana Taylor Stevens. Yashika Jashay Brown. Nikita Nashay Brown, magna cum laude. Duntrinice Brianna Gordon, magna cum laude, Lambda Pi Eta. Mercedes Antoinette Johnson, cum laude. Deja Demara Moore, cum laude. Patricia Ann Square. Bailey Elise Holt, cum laude. Keziah Elacia Monet Robinson, summa cum laude. Francis Kweku Amenkwa, magna cum laude. Joyce Marie Bird, magna cum laude, Pi Gamma Mu. Laquita Lakima Johnson. Ariane Ivana King, magna cum laude, Pi Gamma Mu. Dalen Javon Burks. LeMichael Paul Anderson. Jordan Jawan Woods. Haley Elizabeth Jones. Anaya Naomi Roberson, magna cum laude. Sajal Nupani, summa cum laude. Tariq Lee Miles. Sharika Lataria Shanice Miller. Walissa Janae Goss.
Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Business please rise and proceed to the platform?
Quantavious Dumartes Gordon. Maisha Nichelle Bell. Alexis Sierra Spencer. Lindsay Ray Eldridge, summa cum laude. Kayla Charday Gaston, magna cum laude. Alexis Bianca Williamson, cum laude, Delta Mu Delta. Michelle and Marie Wilder, magna cum laude, Delta Mu Delta. Desrael Elise Franklin. Casey Satcher Olean Hayes.
Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Education and Psychology please rise and proceed to the platform?
I'm good. You okay?
Almost there.
Kiyashi Malik Agnew. Taylor Iman Rice, cum laude. Casey Kayana Hinton, magna cum laude. Christopher Dwayne Herbert. Chloe Narcissus Knight McGee. Alicia Nicole Smith, cum laude. Amina Bayan. Charnay Montrell Black. Denise Boncita Hertz. Rondalyn Gray. James Ellis. Eddie Robinson, Jr. Kobe Wilson. Jordan Fields. Denaya Ashun Harvey, cum laude. Everett Tarnell Blakes. Davion Arkel Fry. The Honorable Jeanette Tolliver Delaney. Charles Joe Smith, summa cum laude. Lazarius Keyshawn Willis. Got it. Cameron Bernard Robertson, cum laude. Nikita Danielle Ellis, magna cum laude. Latasha Brinkley King. Lynn Ashanta Kamika Jefferson, summa cum laude. Tracy Arnetta King. Naya Dominique Cooper, magna cum laude. Alicia Santana Watkins. LaShonda Renee Fizel. Angeline Gines Robinson. Thank you. Kierica Deshelle McDonald. Devon Brewer. Andre Maurice Martin. Charisma Walker. Alion Thigpen. Alien Nicole Henderson. Simone Janae Booker, magna cum laude. Troymaine Crosby. Keely Alyssa Huff, summa cum laude.
Please be seated. Madam President, all degrees have been awarded.
Thank you. Will all graduates please stand for one final round of recognition? Ladies and gentlemen, our newest alumni and graduates, congratulations. Please be seated. Please welcome to the podium the National Alumni Association President, Reverend Nettie Winters.
Good afternoon, President Naves, Provost Wooten, our speaker, Mr. Upshaw. Listen, I'm excited to induct the esteemed class of 2020 into the National Alumni Association of Alcorn State University. You have worked hard, you've labored hard, you've sacrificed, and you have preserved through all of this, and you have persevered through all of this. 2020, it is exciting today that we salute you, and we are very pleased you have earned your credentials here at Alcorn State University. I can assure you all your experiences that you've had here have prepared you for whatever you face in the future. Do not doubt, do not hesitate, be bold, be courageous. You are an Alcornite. As you matriculate to the next stage of your life, take pride in all that you do. Always remember that your opportunities are limitless. If you dream, dream big, work hard, and remain grounded and focused on the foundation of your faith, family, and great things on the horizon for you. For you are an Alcornite. Remember, dear Alcorn, Alcorn gave you this opportunity and many other opportunities. Be just excited about Alcorn as Alcorn's excited about you. Give back to dear Alcorn, for you are an Alcornite. Now, if you would you stand and take your program bulletins and turn to the back, and we will do our pledge together as you inducted into the Alcorn State University National Alumni Association. Will you repeat after me, please? I hereby solemnly pledge loyalty, devotion, and dedication to Alcorn State University, my alma mater, for its tireless and infinite effort to educate me, both academically and socially, so that I might avail myself of the life, liberty, and happiness our country offers. I pledge continued support to Alcorn State University, maintaining active membership in the National Alumni Association wherever I may reside. I further pledge to uphold the ideals, standards, and traditions of my alma mater to the best of my ability. Finally, I pledge to be an exemplary citizen for this nation, all other nations, as I render service in a respectful, honorable manner, and thereby bring reverence and honor to Alcorn State University, my alma mater. God bless you.
You may be seated. Before we close with our alma mater, I want to thank the Commencement Committee, our first responders, police, volunteers, Sodexo, vendor partners, and our outstanding university personnel who prepared this facility for this great occasion. I also want to thank the spouses and family of my cabinet and senior administrators on the platform and in the VIP section for their continuous support as we serve Alcorn State University. As we embark upon our 150th year celebration on next year, I want to dare you to be bold, dare you to be brave, and dare you to be great. Thank you for the privilege and opportunity to serve. Again, to the newest graduates of Alcorn State University, I wish you great success and Godspeed. Go forth and do great things. At this time, we'll have Ms. Christine Powell, who will lead us in the singing of our alma mater. Ms. Powell, who is singing the Alcorn Ode, competed in the Regional National Association of Teachers of Singing competition held November the 13th through 14th, 2020, and Ms. Powell placed first in her category. Give her a round of applause. Ms. Powell, please stand for the singing of the alma mater. Will the audience please be seated, and will the marshal please close the ceremony?